Paris Saint-Germain are all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. That's really well manoeuvred.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Caicedo does well not to be outdone there. Knocks it into space. Caught offside that time. Now it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel... He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Jimenez clears it away, and here's the chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's been won straight back. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's through here. Now it's Drogba. Quarter of an hour played. There they go, hunting in packs. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
No goals as yet. Zielinski. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Kane. He has found the way through. Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ferran Torres. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Zielinski. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Flamengo definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Wriggles his way through. Messi. Messi's cross. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. And this is Drogba. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Ferran Torres. Over to the right flank. Messi has it in a wide position. Goes for a shot! And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Could move up a gear here. He's got away. Threads one in. He's picked his way through. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a searching pass. Valverde deals with that comfortably. Zielinski charging forward, the ball at his chance for a shot! Zielinski, that's destined for the flank.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Drogba. He's found a way through. But that has not gone well. Zielinski powering forward here. He's looking wide. That's a good ball out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Paris Saint-Germain really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So straight into the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Header! And no mistake. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and led it perfectly.
Flamengo. Messi!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And again! And that's a sharp finish! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Some good work on the right flank here. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Now it's Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. And the finish! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Paris Saint-Germain leading now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Valverde gets it. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
But pour l'équipe du CR Flamengo. Après 59 minutes de jeu par le numéro 17, Messi.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Caicedo promptly onto that, and that is that. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Messi. It's a decent clearance. Shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Ferran Torres clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Vardiol. Caicedo. Now, can they get him away? Thinks about the shot, shapes to shoot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Caicedo. For Ferran Torres. That is good progress on the left. And he was quick to react. Now it's Drogba. Tries to play it through. And this is Messi. And he's certainly onside here. And it's hoisted clear. Camavinga running with intent. Spread out to the left. Ferran Torres. Kane. Kane! It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Flamengo choosing to make the first change. That'll be a throw-in. Messi being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's been hiding in plain sight, but the opposition have been blind to it until now.
Aims beyond the defence. He's onside. Now it's Ferran Torres. And the shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Drogba.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tries to thread one through. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Caicedo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for the run. And this is Messi. Big chance!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that's fabulous. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Ferran Torres, and this is Kane. Shot could be on, and the shot! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
The final seconds now. Robertson. Ferran Torres. Dinks one through, and he's picked it up out wide. Played in by Robertson. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Kane. Can he get it through? That looks a cracking ball. Ferran Torres. Real chance! And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card, so...
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Camavinga, played out wide. Impressive jump! No, not the best of headers. That's destined for the flank. He's found a way through. Closing in on goal. No foul, says the referee. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Under an awful lot of pressure. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's being shifted off it. Nicely spread. That pass isn't the best. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And he's gone searching crossfield. Salamanca's was in no mood for any of that. Fernandez. Oh, there's a probing ball. So it is still 0-0. And it's Messi. Looks to the other side. Now it's Ferran Torres. That is good. He'll try from distance! Oh, nearly. And here's Rafael Leao. Is there any support? He might not need it. Threads one in. Ball's gone out of play. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken. Zielinski. He's having a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Madrid have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Robertson. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Can he finish? It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
But après 30 minutes de jeu par
First
le
breakthrough.
numéro 15.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Ferran Torres. Salamanca's wins the duel this time. And here's Kane. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Over to the right flank. Ferran Torres. Now it's Zielinski. He's beaten the last man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. And a chance! Has another goal! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That has ended up in no man's land. It's a good run down the right. Shifted it to the flank. Ferran Torres has the space to scheme. That has been knocked clear. And it's Caicedo. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. This is Messi. Oh, this is a great position. Rafael Leao. And here's Messi. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Spread it left. And he's picked it up out wide. Can he finish? Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Paris Saint-Germain will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And that's the second half started.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually...
Well taken goal. No, flags up on the far side.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Robertson. Here's Zielinski. There's the crossfield ball. Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This is a promising build-up. And now the breakaway, looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Played out towards the right wing. That has not gone well. Messi gets into a good position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Showing good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries one from range. Fabulous from Ferran Torres. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And the comeback is complete.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Paris Saint-Germain have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Messi. Zielinski. Spread out to the left. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no... Goes for the shot! Boy, he struck that clean. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, cracking ball. Look at the space here, and the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rafael Leao has created one goal already. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Caicedo. Ferran Torres is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has...
Here's a chance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball in towards the middle. Camavinga getting this one clear. And it's Camavinga. Lovely bit of skill.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot. Look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Donnarumma, clearly it... Calm as you like, and they're running away with it! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 81 minutes de jeu par le numéro 8, Messi.
Paris Saint-Germain now in a position far more desirable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, just skips past his man. And he's quick to return. Shoots! And no mistake. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Le numéro 11.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
I think we're just about done here.
Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's
Il y
Jimenez.
aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Now it's Kane. Goes for goal! Oh, he's been caught napping. Aimed at the far side. Oh, good effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Attention, changement.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Kane voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it.
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por
This for
el
the
dorsal
lead.
4.
He scores for sure! Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Zielinski. Ferran Torres. Now it's Camavinga. Zielinski. For Valverde. Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through, and he's been shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ferran Torres! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things starting to look very comfortable. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi. Sends it crossfield. Ferran Torres is onto it in a flash.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Zielinski. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's cut it out. And it's Zielinski. Deftly out wide. Robertson cuts out the pass. Barcelona are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Messi going forward. Akanji. Robertson.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's found a way through. He is. Oh, what real chance! Son Heung-min. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kane producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's fabulous. He's in, must be! And that was very necessary. Alexander-Arnold, he's got away, and that has sent him sprawling. Throw in. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Cross to the back post. He leaps for it. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Son Heung-min.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Ferran Torres gets flagged offside. Robertson. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Zielinski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Zielinski! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Robertson can clear it away. And it's Robertson. Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zielinski. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ferran Torres, chance! Oh, what? In he goes again! And that's in! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona go up by 2, and shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away! And that is all they have time for. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte a todos. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Paris Saint-Germain decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Knocks it into space. It's Son Heung-min! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Paris Saint-Germain do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Jimenez gets over and intercepts. That has been slung wide. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. And here's Valverde. Tries to play it through. And he was alert to it. Akanji gets it clear. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Son Heung-min looking understandably energised after his goal. Just eases him off the ball.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
He has found the way through. Valverde proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Son Heung-min threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a decent clearance. Takes a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Robertson. That's destined for the flank. And it's Messi. He's found the way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Barcelona have reclaimed it. The most accurate pass. And here's Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! No, not quite. Fernandez. Alexander-Arnold. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Robertson. This is a promising build-up. He's picked his way through. That's good running with the ball. Messi. That's very neat.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Searching pass he's played there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Caicedo. Now it's Ferran Torres.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played in by Robertson. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Son Heung-min has the space to scheme. Chance for a shot! Zielinski. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. Ferran Torres! Son Heung-min. Now it's Zielinski. He has found the way through. That's the keeper's ball. Here's a chance! And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
My thanks to Jim. We both... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Kane is fouled. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And that's going to be a goal kick. Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, in these days of inverted wing...
Kane! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Alexander-Arnold. Akanji. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Shapes to shoot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
A couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Looking to play him in. And this is Kane. That's very neat. Looks across and plays it in. Alexander-Arnold. Still goalless at the moment. And Fernandez. That has been slung wide. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away?
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
That's going right the way across. Ferran Torres scooting forward. And it's lofted through here.
Munich really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And here's Ødegaard. In towards the back stick. Tries a shot! It's there! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And that's aimed into the middle. Cucurella.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Searching pass he's played there. Cucurella crosses. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zielinski going forward. Kane over to the right flank. Van Dijk. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Zielinski. He has... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And he's taking no chances there. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Messi. It's a searching pass. He's in a great position here. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold is offering a wry smile there.
There's the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nicely spread. Messi gets into a good position. And he shoots! Dealt with nicely by the defence. What a throw in. Cucurella. And it's Van Dijk. Akanji. It's Van Dijk. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Kane. Distributed tidily. And it's been played through. He's picked his way through. Zielinski. Camavinga. And here's Messi. He's having a hit! Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Paris Saint-Germain trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Ødegaard. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Looking for options for movement. Kane. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Decent chance! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Messi clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Van Dijk. Zielinski. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Ferran Torres. He shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. It's Son Heung-min! Always going over the top.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Pressing high and with purpose. Played out to the left flank. He's found the way through. And that's left. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Looking for the far post. Getting up there! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Played down the flank. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Akanji. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's come to nothing. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Akanji. Fernandez. Here's Zielinski. Now it's Ødegaard. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance, surely! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Fernandez. And it's Ødegaard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out towards the right wing. He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Spread it left. Now it's Ferran Torres. Spread to the right. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Ferran Torres. And this is Lewandowski. He is through here. Now it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ferran Torres. And this is Messi. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold gets it away. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, what has happened? And again!
Number 17.
A real chance and a real let-off. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. He's got away. And here's Lewandowski. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Added time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's clever. Ferran Torres has it in a... Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So we have further activity on the bench here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're very much on the way now. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. Can he finish? Frustratingly close. it's Pellegrini. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge in the team, making himself a great option when they've got possession.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being... That could spell trouble. Kane! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Pellegrini. Messi. He's picked his way through. He was under real pressure there. Pellegrini. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Well, he had to make that, and he did make it. Still goalless at the moment. Zielinski gets a foot in here. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Can he get onto this? Getting up there! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Plays it out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
There's the header! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Messi. And Messi! It's bounced back off the post.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Showing good feet. Zielinski. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Now it's Pellegrini. He's got away. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was...
And the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Ferran Torres really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a shade optimistic. Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. That's good play. That is great defending, so alert. And here's Ferran Torres. And this is Kane. Messi. That is good alertness. Played into space. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain should be well in front based on the number of chances they've had, and you can sense a little anxiety around the stadium for fear that this game might just get a little away from them now.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pass somewhat off target. Nuno Mendes. And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great ball, and he's in. There's the shot! And he's taking no chances there. Quality ball. Now it's Messi. That's going wide left. Ferran Torres. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Madrid clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
That has been slung wide. Ferran Torres has it out wide and in space. Camavinga. He'll try from distance! Donnarumma claims comfortable. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Messi, this is promising. That has not gone well. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Not the most accurate pass. Could move up a gear here. Camavinga, and it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold finding himself in space. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Neymar. Neymar. Pellegrini tries a shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he refuses to take the bait. That's going right the way across, and it's Messi. He's being urged to shoot. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Knocks it into space. Vitinha in acres of space out wide. A header! And that's a good finish. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Always goal side. Robertson plays it all the way forward. And no, he's seen through all of that. Now it's come to nothing. Cleared away.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
That has been knocked clear. Shot could be... He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run, and again! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And the referee's looking at his watch. It could be done here. Nuno Mendes. Serginho. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaning. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So straight into the action. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system...
Big chance! He's found a way through. And a chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Ferran Torres, is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Pass somewhat off target. Now, can they get him away? And this is Kane. Can he finish? Now, that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Akanji. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
He'll try from distance! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal! In he goes again!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Zielinski. Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Now, that's well seen too. Zielinski.
Chelsea really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And here's Kane. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Jimenez. Fernandez. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that looks a decent ball. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. Aktakolu. Aktakolu! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. That's a good foray he's making. Kane receives it in a good position here. That is good strength. It's Kane!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Aktakolu. Zielinski. That's destined for the flank. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Messi. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Kane. He's picked his Kane! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Jimenez. Ferran Torres. Spread out to the left. And it's Messi. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Zielinski. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Some first-half thoughts?
Paris Saint-Germain should be well in front based on the number of chances they've had, and you can sense a little anxiety around the stadium for fear that this game might just get a little away from them now.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0. And Messi! It's bounced back off the post.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality, and
he shoots! And he's heaved it away. Robertson. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. It's Camavinga. That's a cute ball. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's burst through. Played out to the left flank. And it's Zielinski. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Dealt with nicely by the defence. This might spell time. Zielinski! Nearly, but not quite. Zielinski. Kane currently being consciously targeted.
yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Aktakolu, and he's got the beating of his man. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has not gone well. Played back to the goalkeeper. Camavinga. Fernandez. Jimenez. And Akanji. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded.
There they go, hunting again.
He is through here. Alex, oh, great leap! Here comes another, oh, good effort! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Just eases him off the ball. Messi. Caicedo. That's going wide left. Ferran Torres. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they've got a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, it's Son Heung-min, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's really put himself on the line here. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He has found the way through. Strong running down that left flank. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Number 10.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now.
Number 37.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Field. Number 17.
And now
De Bruyne.
a sudden chance to counter.
Number 7. Messi.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
It's a pretty loose pass. Ferran Torres. Camavinga. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one.
He's there to hit it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Robertson. De Bruyne. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres running with the ball. Terrific effort!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Jimenez. And it's Fernandez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Good read, needed to be. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Now he's got space here. And we're done. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So things are underway. How are you reading this formation, Jim Begley?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally...
He'll try from distance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldo getting this one clear. That pass isn't the best. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Numero 10.
So, a breakthrough already. Kane. Now it's Messi. Spread out to the left. Alexander-Arnold simply refused to be outdone there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That looks a good ball through. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Paris Saint-Germain leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Stood up well to him there. Messi. Kane. Serginho. And this is Kane. And this is Messi. And Messi! And for a moment, time stood still. Throw in. This is a promising build-up. It's a promising position. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Son Heung-min. And it's Zielinski. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He has a look out. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Milan really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right... Messi! He's got away with one there.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Camavinga. Messi. Messi! Kane.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Serginho. Great work on the overlap. Zielinski was in no mood for any of that. Oh, tries a shot! And that's in! AC Milan are all square. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be.
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zielinski with the short one. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good spread. Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Fernandez. Camavinga. Plays a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Decent chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed.
Messi! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And that is all they have time for. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Paris Saint-Germain leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2. Time for a change in personnel.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So let's get the ball rolling. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Camavinga threads one in. Real chance! And he hits the net. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Paris Saint-Germain now in a position far more desirable. Chance, surely! Paris Saint-Germain come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Robertson. Ferran Torres being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
That'll be a throw-in. He is through here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Son Heung-min with the chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.314
That's good play.
spettatori.
Oh, we always look the favourite there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kamavinga, he has found the way through. Flings in across. Nicely weighted ball. Has crossed. Terrific effort! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! Well, that has not gone well. Fernandez! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 27.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now it's Messi. Takes on his marker. Now who's going to be first to this?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Son Heung-min. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Son Heung-min.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Son Heung-min. Here's Oyarzabal. Zielinski. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ronaldo gets into a good position. Another chance from a corner.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Numero 10. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19 e il numero 2.
Kane goes short. Milan could have here their final chance. And it's been taken short.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Messi. That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's eFootball. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the result.
Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Cristiano Ronaldo. Camavinga. Zielinski. Oh, shooting chance! And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Ferran Torres, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I think what was key, Peter, in this game was how the team set the right tone. Once they went ahead, that was pretty much that. It was a cruise to the final whistle.
Paris Saint-Germain are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Paris Saint-Germain need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. And it's Zielinski. Zielinski makes a dash for it. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Distributed tidily. Camavinga. And he's gone backward here. He's having a pop! It's hit the uprights. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, that face says it all. I think I'd feel the same way, not that I was ever an expert at finishing or anything like that.
It'll be a throw-in. And it's Camavinga. And this is Kane. Lovely bit of skill. And this is Messi. Shot a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Paris Saint-Germain penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Kane. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Caicedo. And here's Messi. Shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Al Ahly Saudi are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish.
Chance, surely! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Jimenez. And it's Ødegaard. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Think goes for a shot! Goal! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga running with intent. Neymar. Zielinski. He's looking wide. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Camavinga. Now Neymar. Ødegaard. Over to the right flank. Al Ahly Saudi couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Kane. Oh, good spread. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking
Please
points.
welcome
A
everyone
decent watch this,
live.
and it's 1-1 at half-time. So once again, we're underway.
Paris Saint-Germain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Danilo. Bastoni. For Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That has been slung wide. Looking for options for movement. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, there's no question, Peter, what his manager thought of it. He's turned away in disgust.
Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
And they've got a throw. Zielinski.
The attendance for this match was
Spread it left. Ferran
80,113.
Torres picks it up out wide. And here's Messi. Lovely feet. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a promising position. Messi, very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. Good claim. No margin for error there. Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good ball out wide. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. He's had it taken off him. Robertson scooting forward. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Messi. Danilo. And it's Ødegaard. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's undercooked that. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Camavinga. It's a really well-measured ball, and that was nowhere near his best. Camavinga. Hernandez. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Bastoni. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, they could break here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
5 minutes left on the clock. That's a lovely, neat pass. They'll have one final crack at it. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Coming on the field is number 8, Felipe Anderson.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Tries one from range! Not a bad try by any means.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly...
Decent chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Al Ali Saudi have opted to make another change here.
Neymar. Coming on the
Alexander
field,
Arnold.
number 80.
And after a brief check, the referee blows his whistle. The deed is done. They are on the up. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? This has got to be one of the best days of their careers for some of the players. No matter how you do it, if the table says you're good enough, then you're there on merit. It's no surprise some are getting...